Hey everyone, today we're going to break down something pretty powerful. It's a framework for how to move through sorrow by looking at the anatomy of a prayer that really offers a structured path from pain all the way to hope. So let's dive right in.
You know, it's a question we've all probably asked ourselves at some point, right? When grief or a tough time hits, that feeling of being completely overwhelmed can be, well, it can be paralyzing. Where do you even start to find your way through it? This is the big question we're going to tackle today.
So what we're looking at here is this really fascinating structure, a 5-part prayer that basically acts like a roadmap. And what's interesting is that it's not just about what is said, but the order in which it's said. It's designed to guide you through that whole emotional landscape of grief, one step at a time.
So, where does a journey like this even start? You might think it begins with the pain itself, but interestingly, that's not the case. The very first step is actually about acknowledging that you have help. It all begins with thanksgiving for the Comforter. Okay, so let's unpack that term, the Comforter. What are we really talking about? Well, in the context of this prayer, it's referring to the Holy Spirit. But the key idea here, the main function, is that of a helper, a source of support that's always there. The idea is to first build this foundation, to know you're not alone before you even start to talk about the struggle. And this verse from the book of John just nails this idea. The promise isn't that you won't face hard times. No, the promise is that a helper is there to be with you forever. It's all about grounding yourself in that promise of constant support from the get-go. All right, so you've established that foundation of support. You know you're not alone. What's next? Well, now the prayer moves into its second phase, a direct, honest cry for healing.
And this is such a huge moment. It's the moment of real vulnerability. Because you've already acknowledged you're not alone, you can now lay out the full extent of your pain. The broken heart, the tears, the whole thing. There's no need to hold anything back.
I mean, just look at the imagery here from Psalm 56. It's so powerful, isn't it? The idea that every single tear you cry is collected, counted, even recorded. It suggests that your pain has immense value. It's seen. It matters. Okay, so from expressing the pain, the prayer builds to its third stage. And this is where the focus really starts to shift. It moves towards God's promise of relief. Now this is so important. It's not about pretending the pain isn't there. It's about making a conscious choice to look forward. It's a real act of faith, to lift your eyes up from the immediate suffering and hold on to a future where that suffering finally comes to an end. And this is the promise that the prayer holds on to. This vision from Revelation is just wow. It speaks of a future where the very things that cause us so much pain, death, sorrow, crying, they're just gone. It's a powerful statement of ultimate hope and complete restoration.
This brings us to step 4. And honestly, this might be the most transformative part of the whole structure, turning pain into praise. Yeah, this is really the engine room of the entire journey. It's not about just waiting around for your feelings to change on their own. No, this is an active, conscious decision to reframe what you're going through, to find a completely different outcome for your pain.
And this slide from Isaiah 61 just lays it out so perfectly. Look at these exchanges. It's this idea of trading up. You're giving away ashes to receive beauty. You're exchanging mourning for the oil of joy, a spirit of heaviness for a garment of praise. It's a deliberate choice to change your emotional clothing, so to speak.
And that brings us to the grand finale, the 5th and final stage, declarations of joy. This is where you start speaking that new reality out loud, as if it's already happening. And notice the language here. It's not wishful thinking, like, I hope my sorrow turns into joy. No, it's a series of bold, forward-looking statements. My sorrow will be turned into songs of joy. My pain will give birth to purpose. It's about solidifying that new perspective and claiming a different future, turning a hope into a confident expectation. And really, this one line from Psalm 30 just wraps up this entire journey beautifully. It acknowledges the reality of that night of weeping, but it holds on to the certainty that a morning of joy is absolutely on its way. So let's do a quick recap of this whole journey, this roadmap. You start by acknowledging you have a helper. Then you get real and express the pain. From there, you pivot and cling to a future promise. Next, you make that active choice to transform it all. And finally, you seal the deal by declaring your new reality. And that really brings us to our final thought for today. What we've looked at isn't just a collection of words, it's a deep psychological and spiritual process. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Beyond any specific faith, how could using a clear, intentional structure like this one act as a powerful roadmap for any of us as we navigate?
You see my pain, you know my cry, every tear I've shed, you've kept in mind. But you are near, oh Comforter, Holy Spirit, lift me higher, turn my mourning into song. In your presence I belong. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears, heal my heart, remove my fear. Joy is rising, morning's here. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears. Though sorrow came, it will not stay. Your promise shines a brighter day. From ashes, Lord, you give me praise. Your mercy new in every way. Turn my mourning into song. In your presence I belong. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears, heal my heart, remove my fear. Joy is rising, morning's here. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears. No more sorrow, no more pain. You have broken every chain. Beauty flows where grief once stood. You've turned it all for my good. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears, heal my heart, remove my fears. Joy is rising, morning's here. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears. Holy Spirit, oh, wipe away my tears. Wipe away my tears. Oh, Lord, remove my fear. Joy is rising, morning's here. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears.
You see my pain, you know my cry, every tear I've shed, you've kept in mind. But you are near, oh Comforter, Holy Spirit, lift me higher, turn my mourning into song. In your presence I belong. Holy Spirit, wipe away my tears, Though sorrow